try and convince it I'm a friend by showing it my Kuoza arm?
I mean, the better question
Yeah,
is
you
probably
can
like,
try.
how much can you disgust us by having a stiffy right now?
No, I don't have a perm erection.
I know, but you're getting choked out. That's got to be doing something
I
for
mean,
you, man.
yes, Daddy. Harder.
Would I know whether or not that thing is undead?
Not off the top of your head.
Hang on, I'm trying to make it think I'm an ally. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to try and show it my Kuoza arm to convince it I'm an ally and that I was running to join its side because I haven't actually hurt anything yet.
This is actually true.
Bluff?
Bluff. 14. It doesn't let go. It's not entirely convinced, but it does recoil somewhat and loosen its grip a bit because it's just like, that's unexpected. This leaves an opening for one person to make an action.
I wanted to do it.
Fucking missed.
I wanted
That'll
to do it.
hit. That'll hit Ethereal.
And I'm gonna roll for me damage.
Yep.
Hey,
Just
crit!
go in there first.
Yeah, you kill it.
But
Aw,
I killed something.
Yeah, as it kind of recoiled from Araya, a crossbow bolt suddenly sprouts out of the side of its head and it drops to the floor.
Oh, thank
However,
fuck.
Its muscles are still contracted and wrapped around Araya. So he's wrapped in a dead snake that's leaking.
Okay. That's not good because this thing has Kuoza blood and so do I.
Naughty gnome, stay in the death murder snake.
So it just kind of fell over sideways and took Araya with it.
I should probably unravel that.
I'm gonna. Ryan, you want to help me out?
I pull the snake off of
Get
him.
this fucking thing off of me!
Try and grab it where there isn't Kuoza all over it, although that may be all over it.
Pretty
Question,
much.
Albion.
Yes.
Are the hides of these snake people all oozy and gross as well?
No, but as of the point of death, all of the open orifices on their bodies are leaking Kuoza.
So maybe don't make a pair of boots out of these guys.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
go
what you're
for a
saying?
wash.
No, that's gonna make it worse.
Only water source in the region.
Yeah,
Everyone-
Don't infect that bitch.
Yeah,
My
don't-
nuts in the universe. Okay, I'm gonna go see what this friend is about. Who's with me?
He's still cowering in a ball.
Oh my god. Have some fucking pride, man.
I'm just gonna be over here with a bone piece skinning
That's
snakes.
too many people close to him. That's too many people close to him. He's gonna have an anxiety attack.
Everyone move your asses, move away.
Incidentally, at this point, Aziza comes out from behind a rock he was spent this whole thing behind.
Cool.
He is.
If people could allow me to heal him, I'd like to heal Corn, please.
Heal the corn snake.
Right. What do I roll for Cure Light Wounds?
Cure Light Wounds is 2d6 plus
How-
your caster level. 9! Well, you healed a bullet wound,
Good.
I'll have that back, please.
and he kind of just he uncurls and looks up at Rowan, trembling slightly.
I at this point I am crouched down next to him.
He's still looking up.
Yeah,
this case.
but still,
Giant woman.
I sort of smile at him softly.
He looks at he kind of looks around, notes the 4 corpses of the other creatures that were attacking him, and then slowly hugs Rowan's knee.
Oh, I hug him gently.
And give him a pat on the head.
Yes.
Azaji comes over, and Taylor, you're able to translate that he says that the particular creature in this case is a Nakoa.
Koa.
He identifies the species that you fought as Nakoa. As Noka, sorry. Noka.
I think you'll find it's pronounced Nyoka.
Nyoka, thank
yeah,
you.
you know, like, yeah.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Man, I should have put another bullet in it.
No.
there's always
that's
time for.
that's not its name, that's the species name.
That still doesn't change my point.
Yeah, but I'm the one who said nya, so
Put a bullet in Ethereal then.
I'll kick you in the face.
There's currently 4 dead Nyoka and 1 hugging Rowan's knee. But it does look over at Araya and
Okay.
kind of slithers over to him.
Uh-huh.
And
No.
when you
Yeah.
back away, he backs away.
Okay, I'll come back. Psych.
No! Stop!
Damn it.
Stop!
He kind of just holds out a hand towards your missing arm.
Yeah, rub it in, D-bag. I'm missing an arm.
Don't
You
be
ain't even got
mean.
no... What are you doing? You got a snake for a butt.
Don't be mean to Corn.
Corn doesn't speak my language. I could say anything, it's fine.
You can't speak his language. He could say anything. It'd be fine.
Just trust him.
Corn looks confused about the snake. You've got me calling it Corn now.
It's got the token of Corn.
Yes, I know.
It's Corn now. I don't care what
He's
you label him as.
adorable.
It's Corn.
The real Con would be happy with you putting a bullet in it.
I have no idea what this in-joke is.
I don't know what that is, but the Con I know is a different Con entirely.
No.
Corn
Anyway, what's going on?
Corn is a character from a series called No Evil. He is a snake person.
And I borrowed his image for this token.
Yes.
And now has many regrets in doing so.
And I
Honest to
have...
God.
So,
Sit down.
Anyway, yes.
so anyway,
Right, stay still.
the
Stop going
yellow
into defense
snake
mode.
reaches into a pouch under his cloak, pulls out a small stoppered bottle, and chugs.
Mine is speech.
Cheers to that, I'm going to drink some whiskey.
When you say, do you say wine of speech in character,
No.
Rowan? Okay.
Okay.
He still doesn't say anything, but he looks a bit less nervous about things.
I'm assuming I can greet him then. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
He nods shyly.
What happened to Hill and Well met, my dude?
And
I realise it's some of
kind
the
of-
characters thing.
looking at you, Araya, he kind of shakes his head sadly, holds up one of his hands in a mouth flappy action, and then draws a finger across his own throat.
I do talk a
Uh-huh.
lot, you're right, and I am working on it.
Now,
No.
he raises both his hands and shakes them placatingly. No.
No, he
And then
can't talk.
points at Ethereal.
Right,
You don't
right.
speak.
Nods.
Cool. But you can hear us.
Nods emphatically.
Do you know how to fix this arm?
He stares at the arm, recoils a bit when he notices Kuoza, and then nods.
My guy. I don't want to be like your those four dead ass dudes. Do you have any idea how to help me? Can we do this without you speaking?
He nods.
Do you know of a place?
Nods again.
Would you be willing to take me to that place?
Nods again, and starts setting off.
Do.
But I was in the middle of skinning these guys.
We
I
can't
wanted
skin them
shoes.
because they got the nasty.
But we can make awesome boots.
I don't give a fuck
Okay,
about
okay, okay.
boots. I'd like
Okay,
for the world
I
not
just
to.
beckoned to the snake friend. Can you just wait a sec? I need to check.
He
my
turns
team
and
first.
he waits.
Okay, team, what are we doing?
Going.
New
I-
boot goofing.
I ask the snake very gently if he can write.
He nods.
I probably can't write
I-
anything we understand.
But we have a dude who might be able to read it. So I have paper and a pen. I can give him those.
Okay. Yeah, he accepts them from you and looks expectantly as if to say, what do you want me to write?
I would like to know your name, please.
He spends a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, but about a minute, scritching away on the paper and then holds up to you a picture.
Oh.
It is a
Pictures of-
picture of a corn cob.
Your name is Corn!
Son of a bitch.
Well, I just think because it fucking accept anything else.
No, it's nice to meet you, Corn. My name is Rowan.
nods.
Oh, hang on, how do I know his name isn't Cobb?
Yeah, he's Cobb.
No, his name is Corn.
Oh, it's Cobb.
His name is actually Ear.
No,
Yeah.
no, his name is Corn. But
Popcorn.
yes, it's nice to meet you, Corn.
I have
am
made his
Rowan.
name officially Corn Cob, so either works.
Okay.
He seems very nice and kind. I'm going to call him Sweet Corn.
Oh.
Oh, I offer Corn a hug.
He accepts the hug.
Yay.
He's friend now,
Well, he's definitely friends with Araya.
and me because I healed him and he accepted
Yes.
my hug.
The pact is sealed.
Is
Yes.
what are the chances that he's possibly got the chance of being friends with me?
That's really up to you.
I
And
don't
him.
mind.
So, right, what's everyone doing?
We're all going to go follow the cob.
Yes, we are going to follow Corn.
And I'll pack away my skinning gear.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause-
you have. It hasn't taken long to acquire. You've got about essentially 4 meter squares of snakeskin now.
but considering it's got
Oh,
the stuff in it.
I mean, the outer skin should be safe.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
one bit's got a sewing kit, and I'm sure we can like put them up on the top of the wagon to tan in the sun.
What happens to Kuoza when it is subject to a lot of heat? Because my shield is still hot, so I'm hoping it will like evaporate or crust or something. So I can get
Interesting.
rid of it.
Have you observed it doing anything at extreme heat?
No.
Everyone
because-
grab Araya and jam his arm on the shield.
Jesus Christ.
No,
because
my
you
shield
slammed.
is covered in Kuoza.
Yeah, because you slammed the shield on one of the snake peoples with the acid
It is
and the fire.
interesting to note that the corpse that got squashed by the sun hot shield did have the least residual taint on it.
Oh, nice. It's still on my shield, though.
Yes.
You should wipe it on the floor.
So that doesn't sound like fun. I might set fire to the grass by accident.
Yeah, Corn Cob is waiting patiently to know if you're ready to follow.
I am, but I do not speak for everyone.
I am.
I'm ready.
Yeah, sure, I'll go what I need.
Sure.
Okay, time to set off.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm still on board for making myself a pair of boots out of these
Won't do
guys.
that,
It's gonna
that's
happen.
fine.
Oh, hang on. Have you got enough leather there? Because I can make shoes.
Oh yeah, you can make shoes.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
perfect.
expecting but for no reason, and I wanted something
I didn't
interesting to do.
realise you're one of the fae. You're like one of the fae from one of the old shoemaker. You've got leather and
He's
the
got a
old
sewing
make
kit. You
shoes.
can make shoes. It's perfect.
Make you a pair of shoes and new outfits, and then they left.
What
I
are
mean,
those?
4 meters squared of leather is probably enough to make like a couple of pairs.
4 meters square.
So, I'm assuming that Corn gave me my pen and paper back.
Yes.
Good, thank you.
Fucking Aiden's gonna open a Brantano on the new console.
So it takes about another hour and a half of walking, but Corn leads you deeper into the jungle, well off the path. But you soon arrive at the sound of running water, and you arrive here.
I have one question about all this. What's Azazi saying to this whole going off this way?
Honestly, he was here as a guide. He's just hanging back and, like, when you guys want to head to the temple,
Okay.
A question: what direction did we just head in?
you headed south from your previous position.
Can add this whole place to my map.
Ooh. Ah, scallop motif.
Yeah, Corn silently, as always, makes his way. Where's his token gone? Oh,
Corn,
there it
come
is.
back,
It's
please.
So this is like a spring.
as near as you can tell.
It's just so I can mark it on the map.
Azashi knows what it is, actually.
Hey, Taylor, can you ask Azashi what this place is?
Azashi, what's this place?
As near as I can tell, this is the Great Spring.
This is the Great Spring.
Your English got really good, mate.
It's Taylor translating.
Oh, sorry.
I have one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
You also have beans, and beans is adorable.
There we go. I have now added the
It's
great
the only other water source in the jungle, save for the river itself. And how did he know where it was?
Maybe he lives here.
Okay, where is Snack?
That's not
He's
what I
so-
meant.
He's up at the
The
top.
Temple of the Great Spring moves.
Maybe
Huh.
he lives here.
Maybe he is some sort of tiny snake god. I am all about it. Let's get my arm patched up. Let's roll.
I mean,
I wipe my feet as a sign of respect.
out of character, Corn in No Evil is actually based on Quetzalcoatl. So yes, snake god. I'm not sure if that translates to our friend Corn Cob here.
So he's standing up by the ladder end and is gesturing to Araya to come over to him.
This probably won't do anything. Can I get close to the spring? And I mean, it is only a cantrip, but can I cast detect magic?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I go to like I don't know, like here,
Stand here.
just sort of peer over the edge, and then
Let's all go peer over the edge.
Thing.
I cast detect magic.
Okay, so Taylor, you know that feeling you get when you've been outside on an absolutely freezing cold day and you step in next to the heater?
I do.
Yeah,
You've got the magical equivalent of that right now.
this is a magic spring, y'all.
I mean, Azashi did tell you it teleports, apparently. So, yeah, this is... You are detecting restoration magic by the kilo pouring off this thing.
Neat.
Has anyone got like a KFC bucket so I can fill it up for the road? I look at the snack and I said, do I go in?
He shakes his head vigorously and points to your Kuoza stump.
I should go out.
We'll get some water from the spring and put it on the thing.
He points to Aiden.
You've got incredible hearing. He is a long way away.
Let's not poison the well.
Damn, Snack, what is your ears, my man? I love it.
Speaking of, I would like to take a sample, if at all possible.
It's about 15 feet down
I got string.
the ladder.
I got rope.
Can somebody grab me some because I'm not allowed to go in there for fear of ending the planet.
Also, sending a one-armed man down a ladder into some water he's not allowed to touch.
I shall go on this task. I shall bring you the water, good sir.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll make you a nice pair of shoes out of this leather.
No.
You don't... Because they're like snakes. Do you think I could just make my own version of Crocs?
I hop down the ladder.
Hideous. Why?
Okay, as you get down there, the temperature drops sharply, Levy.
Okay.
Like, by the time you reach the bottom rung of the ladder to that small platform, there is frost on the rungs and on.
Yeah, might want to watch your step.
Yeah, roll to not slip.
He doesn't need to roll to not slip.
I know it was a joke.
And you? I start taking some samples.
Okay,
And by that-
what are you dipping in there?
Glass bottles, if possible.
Okay. Now, are you just like dunking your hand in and pulling it?
No, not if it's piss fucking cold with frost on the goddamn surface. No.
Smart boy.
I'm almost an alchemist. I make gunpowder for a living, and I blow things up for shits and gigs.
So how are you filling the bottles?
I make sure that I, first off, have gloves.
Yeah.
2, I use a little bit of rope from the opening of one of my bags to basically feed it through the little freaking loop on the bottle, then slowly lower it down until it's sort of semi-full. Pull it up again, check how much is in there. If it's enough, then cork it, and do that with like...
Okay, so the process
3 in
takes
total.
about... If you're doing 3 whole bottles, this is going to take about 15 minutes to fill them all this carefully.
That's fine. It's just to be sure, so Araya is saved. If it's not enough, we have an extra, and then I have a sample as well.
Okay.
So 3 times the charm.
Yeah, you've got the stuff. 15 minutes later.
Then I would like to secure them in as insulated a bag as I can get. Seeing as I mostly have leather bags, it's...
There's already condensation on the bottle, so yes.
Yeah. And then I make a very, very careful trip up the ladder again.
Okay.
Though I would like to make sure that I wipe the fucking soles of my feet before I go up the ladder so I don't slip on and damn thing.
You don't trust me, do you?
No! I don't trust you nor physics in this case.
Play games with you, Albion, yes.
Plunges into the spring. You can imagine.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I have 17 and I know this thing can go bad at a moment's notice.
So, yeah, you climb back
shoes.
up into the warm jungle air,
Yeah.
and, yeah, you've made it to the top of the ladder.
Yep. And I head over between these two, and I pull out 2 bottles.
Long
And
live.
I basically sort of look at Corn, ask him if he would like to do this, or should I handle it because I have gloves?
He shakes his head and takes the bottles out of your hands with
Right.
his bare hands.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
you
they're
do
cold-blooded.
notice Also, that, and you notice that his hands seem to be glowing with like an orangey light.
Right. Magic bullshit.
He then gestures to Araya, and he curls his own tail around in a way that suggests sitting on the floor, and motions for you to do the same.
Yep.
Defense mode!
I play my gnome in defense mode. Yeah, I'm just.
You
I'm
are the
sat.
gnome, you fuck nugget.
He places the both bottles on either side of your cross-legged position, and just brings both of his hands together in front of him, taking a small bowl from out of his satchel. As Corn Cob, as he's been dubbed, raises his hands, the water leaps from the bowls and encases itself around Araya's stump. Please roll me a fortitude save, because this is literally like ice.
It's like having the
Hey, cryotherapy. It's like you're getting rid of a really nasty what?
yeah. It's like liquid nitrogen.
I'm so tanky. You want a fort save?
Ouch!
Hey, buddy. So, do I lose like the rest of the arm or
Did
something?
you roll on that one?
Yeah, I did.
No, but you just took 5 cold damage.
Shit damage, mate. Don't even worry about it. I think I've got the highest health in the game at the moment.
Have you what? What's your health?
28.
Mine's
Oh,
36.
32, sorry.
Mine's 36.
Okay. And I am like a fifth of your size.
You meant
Yeah.
37.
Yeah. Now please roll me another fortitude save.
Hang on, I'm trying to modify my health on the go.
Okay.
There we go.
Because the
27.
treatment's continuing.
Please
But
don't eat my ass, demons.
no, that doesn't do it. And the ice damage escalates.
At least
Oh, he's
it's
gonna freeze to death.
Yo, can I get a blanket? Can someone heal me whilst this is going on?
Can I bring the
I
blanket
mean,
over?
I can heat you up again if you want.
Who has the rod?
Chucking a bomb in my hand.
I still have the wand and I also have a blanket, I think.
That's a good idea.
Maybe like give him a little zappy.
I'll be real, guys. I don't think I can handle 4d6.
So, yeah, you can at least see the blackness is actively coming out of your veins and into the swirling vertex of icy water.
Oh, this is worth it then.
Yeah.
But yes, a wand on standby.
One on standby and
One
blanket.
last fortitude save. Come on, Araya, you can do it.
Please don't eat my ass, demons.
No!
No!
13.
Oh, you got
Oh,
so
Get
lucky.
fucked. Get absolutely fucked, demon.
You got so lucky on those dice.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna need to heal him.
Yeah, on the way.
I mean, he has just lost a lot of life.
Yes.
Who would have thought that healing this like super death thing was gonna be so arduous?
So, yeah, the water with the black ooze within it flows away from you and into the bowl in Corn's lap.
We're gonna come over there and give you a bit of a zap.
And, yeah, he then takes the bowl of, at this point, ice and just carefully lays it down and places a rock on top of it.
That's
What?
safe. That'll be safe.
I mean, he just kind of shrugs at that. It's just,
Am I like healed now?
there is no more sign of the Kuoza in
Oh.
that stump.
Eat shit, nature. I'm gonna go and fucking set up a plastic plant.
You can say
Not you.
goodbye again.
I want to thank the tiny snake man, but I don't know what I have in my. Snakes eat pigs, right?
You're
No.
giving him a really delicious energy drink.
Take him some shoes.
Making some fucking friends.
It just makes even wear shoes.
I give him my pig that apparently doesn't exist, but that I itemized and spent my gold on. I'm going to give him the parade armor that I would have had on my pig as a way
I
of
mean,
thanks.
nothing stopped the pig from existing. You just haven't done anything with the pig.
He's a tiny friend, and I'm also really bad at microwing, so
To be fair, if he had a little icon on the map, you'd probably do more with him. I'd forget about being interviewed. I didn't see him all the time.
I don't think we need any
They've
more.
only got tokens if they have combat rolls. So-
Yeah, no, like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give him the the parade armor, and I guess I'm going to give him some powdered milk.
He doesn't understand the powdered
Kind
milk.
of shit out of your backpack. Like, he doesn't want your trash.
What does he want? I don't have anything else to give.
He has experimented with balancing the parade helmet on the end of his tail.
Yeah,
It's not a helmet. It's like a suit of armor for his upper half.
Yeah, but he's big. He's bigger than a pig, suddenly.
Oh.
Like, bear in mind, he is the size of a full-grown human, but he has, like, a big-ass snake bit on the back of him.
Okay. Fair enough.
But, yeah, he just kind of nods at you and is just like, okay, yep, it's gone.
Oh, okay. I'm taking that as initiative that he wants to leave. Also, that +5 is to heal Araya back up.
I've already done it.
Right.
I'm on point because I always fucking nearly die. Hey, I can die without dooming the universe again.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, you're free of the Kuoza.
Excellent. We should probably note that this exists. I know it teleports, but like, if we can
it's
bring
not
this
like
idea,
that.
yeah, even if we just bring the idea of this existing, that could be super useful in the future.